Welcome, welcome. I am GpaSilverMane, and this is should you join an alliance your level and what state of the game you're in, or should you join an alliance that's huge and they're giving you tons of amazing rewards and you can't do any of the raids, you can't have any fun, they're way past your level and you have tons of catching up to do, and you will be in that stage for a long, long time. Which one's better? Pros and cons for both. I'm gonna give you all the facts, information, and after this video, you'll be informed enough to where you can make that decision on your own for what best suits you. Definitely pros and cons to both. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe. We're going for 1,000 subscribers. Upon hitting that, we're gonna give $100 out to our community in a drawing, as well as I'll become a YouTube partner and do this full time to support my family and live my dream. This is my dream, and Matthew McConaughey says, if it's what you love and it makes you happy, do it. So this is something I'm truly enjoying. Also, like the video if it helps you in any way, shape, or form. It gets it out to the YouTube community or the Marvel Strike Force community so they can get this information and make their own informed decisions as well. We want to help the community. That's what this channel is about, is helping Marvel Strike Force player base. Comment down below. If I miss anything, you have helpful advice as well, please comment below so other people can read those. This is going to be amazing. It's going to be quick. There's not much to it. There's just tons of pros and cons that I want to point out and let you make a decision. Let's go ahead and dive in here real quick. So starting out, I got to shrink my head. Boop. And here we are on my free to play, level 57. I did start an alliance, but if you were a lower level, I've taken this account up with them. And as you can see, a lot of the members are of similar levels, give or take 10 levels. We have a few big members. We have a few small members. We have some that haven't hit 50 yet. Boom, 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 boom. And I'm building friendships. I'm meeting people. I'm conversating. I'm learning the game with them. I'm helping them. They're helping me. It's just tons and tons of fun, okay? The pros to joining this is you can actually participate in raids and wars of a caliber your own size. Now the pros to that is you're going to get blue ability materials right here. Tons and tons. Purple. You're going to get the stuff you need. The blue and purple gear you need right now. That is a pro. Otherwise you're going to not have any of these if you join a bigger alliance. And I'm going to talk about that on my level 67 because I went into my main alliance with it and it's blowing this account away and it's saving me hundreds of thousands of dollars. But I'm hitting bottlenecks and stuff like that, and I will cover that here in a minute. But as you can see, you're getting tons and tons of rewards that you need as a new player. You're learning the game. You're building out the teams you need. There's no jumping in line, essentially, is what I'm trying to say here. Otherwise, if you're in a bigger alliance, and you even have to do it sometimes here. I'm doing it still. I have to hit start. And as you can see, I've done it with all my characters. I don't have any more. But I pull them all out, and I put in a character. Let's say he had full health. And then I'd hit fight, and it would lose. I don't get any raid credits. I don't get any rewards, any damage. But it gives me 30 World Warrior milestone points. And that is huge. And that's something you're going to have to do in a bigger alliance. You're going to have to do that for 6 months to a year probably. But what it's doing is it's giving your alliance the participation. You're scoring right here. Raids, battle and raids. So you get 30 points every time you do that. And if you do all 5, you get 150 per raid. So that's 300 points a day towards the World Warrior milestone. As you can see, I'm doing 35, 45. We still got 4 days left, so I'm going to hit the 75 to 8,000 pretty sure. But you're going to see a lot of people that are growing with you at the same pace. You're going to have more fun. You're going to get the gear you need as you need it. The game's going to advance you through that way. The cons to being in a lower level, you got to do the grind. I mean, when you get to gold gear, you're going to have to start buying your gold gear out of this store. Like, I started off buying all the greens. Now I have plenty of them stocked up. I'm still buying the ones I'm short on. I'm now buying blue gear as to make sure I get above the bottleneck, so I have 100 plus of each item. And then I'm moving on to purple. So you're going to be spending tons and tons of gold being in a newer alliance. That's part of the game. Everybody's went through it. And that will happen, okay? And as you can see, I'm buying these still. You might have to buy some purples. I'm not sure. I haven't got far enough on this one. But as you can see, these are keeping up. And from being in an alliance your level, you'll be getting these orbs. Blue gear orbs and purple gear orbs from each Ultimus raid. That's huge, okay? That's going to give me what I need right now to bolster my roster. Okay, now I want to look at the opposite side here. I want to jump over to this account. Now this is my account that I took in as a baby account into Titans Reborn. And they're doing U7.5 and Doom 1 every other day. I can't beat any of those, right? This is my roster. I can throw Cersei in and she can live long enough to do one attack and get some damage. But then she dies. But as you can see, I've started a baby account Alliance Gmod quest with this. They are recruiting. It's for newer players or anybody that wants to just join and have fun. We're doing the same thing as GpaSilverMane quest. We're advancing together. I just had so many people that wanted to be a part of it that I went ahead and did this to help the community, to help my help people that are following me on YouTube. So let's say this was U7.5. You'd have to do those attacks like I showed you on my baby account. The thing is, with U7.5, let me show you here. Enter rewards. You're not getting blue gear. You're not getting blue training materials. Okay? And without those blue training materials, your abilities are stunted so bad. And you can't advance your characters. You're going to fall back in arena. You're going to have tons and tons of gold gear and purple gear. So, like, for me being there till I was level 66, I believe. I want to jump over here. My roster. I have tons and tons of gold gear. I'm actually equipping it. I have all the gold gear I need. All the purple gear I need. As you can see, I built this up from that. But I don't have the gold or the resources. I don't even need it. You get what I'm saying? And where it's stunting me more is when I'm going to newer characters that I'm trying to build up. Cloak. Blue ability materials. Bam. Bam. And that's just one character, okay? See where you're hitting the choke point? That's the con. Your characters are stunted so bad from being a bigger alliance. Yes, I'm saving tons and tons of time and money once I get them to that point of that gold resources. So if you're a spender, this is something you might consider because we were also doing Doom 1. And just for being in the alliance and hitting join the raid, I was getting 2 blue. Let me pull it up here. It doesn't even register yet. I don't have the blue ISO option yet, but I have tons and tons of them saved up from being in a bigger alliance that did Doom raids and completed 30%. So I was getting, let me show you here, what I was receiving as a reward from Doom raids. Doom 1, bam, rewards. So we were 30% in it. I was getting 4,300. Let's say 4,000 is the bottom. So 2 orbs every single time we did a Doom raid. So 3 times a week, I was just stocking these up. Orange gear raid orb fragments. These are huge. I was getting G15 fragments. I was getting T4s. I got so many T4s, it's unreal. I have over 2,000, and I've already invested probably a good 2,000. Just tons and tons of money and effort. All these raid credits, I was able to open orbs, buy gear, and farm Sharon Carter straight if I chose to, because you just get so many raid orbs. As well as being in a bigger alliance, they're completing milestones. Roughly between 35 and 40 is what they get to. So I'm getting all the rewards up to about here. Sometimes it would vary. We'd go up to like 38 or we'd go down to 32 or 33. But I'm getting all these Silver Surfers that nobody else is getting in a newer alliance. He's about to leave. I unlocked him. I'm almost 3-starred, but I won't now because I left the big alliance. As well as I'm getting all these rewards right here. Elite Orb Fragments. 14 orb fragments, tons and tons of gear. So from a financial perspective, being in a bigger alliance is going to save you so much money, but it's going to stunt you on the blue ions or the blue ability materials. So if you were going to be a spender and you want to be strategic, you may join a bigger alliance that's willing to carry you as long as you do your 8,000 World Warrior contribution a week, because that's your way of giving back to them. They're going to give you all this loot by carrying you, but you're going to give them World Warrior contribution to help them get them extra T4s at the end of the World Warrior milestone. And then all you have to do is you have to go into supplies, and you'll have to buy some offers for blue ability materials, as well as you might have to spend some cores on these. I actually did that on this account starting out because I was just drowning. I bought maybe 10 of these. And it was the worst decision I ever made because I'm free to play on this account. But it gives you some of these blue ability materials that can help you catch up. And it's few and far between. It's between 35 and like 70, I think is what I was getting. Averaged about 50 of these per orb. As you can see, 35 of these are needed to do some skills. So you're getting 1 skill, maybe 2 if you're lucky. You're spending out the butt on that, but you're saving tons and tons of money on gold gear, blue ISOs, etc. So those are some of the pros and cons. Um, Let me see what else I got here for alliances. Now, being in a bigger alliance, you can donate the 10K once you reach level 50. Um, as well as you can see here, Stark Tech. I was able to max this because everybody is active in that alliance and donates the 10K. They are hitting all three of these. You get your 10K pack, and you're getting 300 of these a day. 100 there, 100 there, and 100 there. Whereas in a newer alliance, you have below level 50, you're not getting any of these because you can't donate 10K till you're level 50. That's going to stunt you a little bit on Stark Tech. But again, that's from a financial aspect, maybe that's the way to go. You have to make that decision. You're going to have to buy blue building materials with cores or money to be able to build your characters high enough to get to that gold and purple gear. But once you get there, you can equip them as fast as it lets you. Like, I'm literally just sitting here waiting. I have all the stuff. I have all the T4 materials I could ever need. Again, you're going to be held back by gold. I was able to spend 1,000,000 gold a day being in a bigger alliance because, let me show you here. They're doing gammas, gamma, beta, alpha, 4-3 or 4-2 every single day. And I want to show you here. So let's say 4-3. This is your first time rewards that you get just for them carrying you along. That's huge, right? As well as these rewards. Where's it at? Per reward tier. I don't know if it's going to show me. Let's go here. All right. So 60% easy. I got a gold orb every single day, essentially. I got tons and tons of gamma fragments to open for character shards every day. I got tons more orange elite fragments every day from being in a bigger alliance. And I was putting out between 8 and 10K participation on the World Warrior milestone. But I was getting these rewards as well as the Ultimates rewards, and it's huge, okay? Being in a bigger alliance is going to set you up to advance quicker once you get to that point. But you got to get past that blue ability material bottleneck, and that's huge, okay? That being said, you kind of got to weigh your options. Like I said, I was doing what I had to do on this account, but I got to the point where I was like, dude, I don't even want to play it no more. I'm not spending money. It's not, it's taking up so much time. I'm not having fun doing it. I'm literally clicking on this, adding a character, dying. I'm trapped behind blue ability materials. I'm not having fun doing it. In wars, I was able to kill 3 or 4 teams in platinum. I was getting better, and if it was shield teams or if it was like 150, 200K teams, I was able to take my Shadowlands and annihilate people and stuff. As well as beat a few teams, with Kestror, Cap Sam, and such. But is that fun? That ain't really fun to me. I was more going in and attacking teams that were boosted on war defense. I would attack them with one character and knock down that boost so other people could come in and fight them and they wouldn't have deflex. I was doing everything I could to help my bigger alliance. And they were helping me tremendously. But it wasn't fun to me. It's not something I enjoyed, and it didn't promote longevity in me or this account. So I broke off from that, and I made a new alliance, GmaQuest. It's a sister alliance to GpaQuest, and it's just for people that want to get together and enjoy the game and grow together and learn together. Obviously, I'm free to play, and a lot of the members will be, so that's something to keep in mind. But we are recruiting, as well as GpaQuest. As openings come open, we'll still be recruiting there. We do have a Discord where you can recruit for your alliance or look for an alliance. I can't guarantee you're going to find the tons and tons of alliances currently in there that are recruiting. Because right now I got these 2 and Titans Reborn, which is looking for people that do U7.5 or Doom 1 every other day or close to it. Or, you know what I mean? They're on the path to where they can get there really quickly to be able to contribute to that. They are looking for members. I'd say 3 million power and up. We got a couple openings in Titans Reborn. I want to jump right back over and touch on why this account is so much more fun to me. This is my level 57 leader of GpaQuest alliance members. We have 24 people that I am having tons of fun interacting, communicating with, just growing with, learning with, enjoying stuff. I've learned so much about raids because I never had to deal with this when I first started out. I was jumped into Titans Reborn at 600k power, and they were already in, I think it was U6. Let me look here. Yeah, it was U6 for quite a long time we were there. And I was getting as Guardians. And I would go and I would take this lane and I'd go up through Red Skull, and I'd cut right here because I think this has tons of hulks. Yeah, and I couldn't get through that. So I'd go up this route, and I'd cut over and go this way. Well, I eventually got to the point with my Asgardians where I could go the hardest lane, in my opinion, was outside, I think. This might be the easiest lane. Either way, I was able to clear up to here, and with somebody else helping you, it goes really, really smooth. But right now, as you can see, I'm struggling. I beat this node, and I'm halfway through this one. This is U6 difficulty 4. And that's something that's going to happen in every alliance. At least do your attacks, contribute to your alliance participation, and you'll grow. I'm getting better rewards than I'm able to obtain by myself, okay? Now, the possible rewards that you're going to get by beating the node, again, look at these. You're going to want these, right? They're huge. Blue ability materials, that solves that problem right there, and your characters will grow. But when you get to that gold crunch, the gold gear, or the T4s, I'm not going to have as many as my other level 67, obviously. Let me show you here how many I actually have playing in an alliance of my caliber. U7, enter, rewards, T4s. So I have 305 T4s. I have 4,000 on my other account. So there's a pro and a con right there. I'm not going to tell you either way what to do. You have to make that personal decision on your own as to what you want to do in Marvel Strike Force. I'm going to get to where I want to be in this game either way, okay? That's not going to be a problem at all. I don't even need T4s as of now, and hopefully when I do need them, I will be able to get enough. You got to pick and choose, you know, which kind of alliance you can join. Please comment down below, like and subscribe if you haven't already. If this helps in any way, definitely thumbs it up. Honestly, from a financial aspect, if I'm going to be a spender and I'm jumping in the game, if I can get in a bigger alliance, I'm probably going that route, and I'd spend a little bit on the blue gear. In my experience, free to play, jumping into a bigger alliance is not fun. It's really not fun. It ruins the game for you, in my personal opinion. Being in an alliance, your level, your caliber, it's fun to grow together. It's fun to make... Dude, I just won this raid battle. I just cleared 2 nodes on an Ultima 6 raid, and I'm so blown away and so excited, and the joy that brings me is going to produce longevity in my account and in my gameplay in Marvel Strike Force. Stay healthy. We'll see you in the next one. Do what you got to do. You know what I mean? Make your decisions, baby. What?